You have a stuck bolt. It won't budge. You are pulling on the wrench until your face turns red. So you do what every mechanic has done since the dawn of time. You grab a piece of steel pipe, you slide it over the handle of your ratchet, and suddenly you have leverage. You are Superman. You pull and crack. The bolt comes loose. Or your tool snaps in half and sends shrapnel flying across the garage. The cheater pipe is one of the most useful and most dangerous tools in your shop. It changes the physics of your tools in ways they were never designed to handle. Here is the rule you need to follow if you want to keep your teeth. Ratchets have gears. Breaker bars do not. Inside your standard 3 to 8 inch ratchet, there are tiny metal teeth holding that load. When you add a 3-foot pipe to the handle, you are multiplying the torque by 3 or 4 times. Those tiny teeth cannot handle that force. They will shear off. I have seen ratchets explode and guys smash their knuckles into the engine block. It is a bloodbath. If you absolutely must use a cheater pipe, never use it on a ratchet. Only use it on a solid breaker bar or a heavy-duty box wrench. But even then, you are risking the bolt itself. When you use a cheater pipe, you lose feel. You can't feel the metal stretching. By the time you realize the bolt is stripped, the head has already snapped off. Now a 5-minute job is a 5-hour drill and tap nightmare. So here is the trick to use before you grab the pipe. Grab the heat. A simple propane torch. Heat the nut, not the bolt. Metal expands when it gets hot. The nut will get slightly larger, breaking the rust bond. Heat it up for 30 seconds, then use your breaker bar. The bolt will usually spin free like it was barely tight. Save the pipe for plumbing. Use heat for cars. Your knuckles and your tools will thank you.